Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my May beauty favorites. Thankfully there are no regrets for this month because I've actually not bought as much makeup as I have done. Probably because, like I said, obviously you guys have heard it to death, I went to New York in April. I've got so much makeup left over. I'm still going through it all. So there's no new makeup per se that I've bought loads of. But I have bought one or two... I still have bought a few things. It's not to say I bought zero. Like, that's never going to happen. Let's be honest. If that ever happens, it must mean I'm not well or something really bad's happened. But anyway, yeah, May's great. I'm fasting. It's like 2 hours from iftar. My mouth is really feeling dry right now. But luckily, I've only had this liquid lipstick, Dominatrix Jeffree Star, on for a little while because I did a makeup tutorial a short while ago before this. So anyway, I'm going to jump into showing you the things that are my favourites for this month. You are going to see a lot of repeats from last month, so I won't go into great detail about them. And some things I've done reviews on, some I haven't, some I'm yet to do as well, so I will mention it all in the video. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the coloured Raine Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Selena, Miss Beauty Addict, my friend off of YouTube, convinced me to get this not long ago when it was re-released, as it was a limited edition when it first came out. Now since then, Coloured Raine have now announced it's going to be permanent in October. Why do brands do this? It really gets on my nerves. It's not limited edition then, is it? It's going to be made permanent. Like, I know it's all about listening to the masses and listening to your consumers, but if you're going to call it a limited edition, leave it as that so that people don't rush out to get it when there's no need. But that aside, this is the gorgeous sleeve. It's a shame that the inside's quite blank. Packaging is nicer than the actual real packaging. But this is what it looks like. Such a gorgeous palette. I have been loving it. I've not even used all the shades yet, but I've used quite a few, and I've used it throughout the month of May since I got this. I got it direct from Coloured Raine. A new subscriber of mine, welcome to my channel. Hello. I bought this direct from Coloured Raine. I used my shipping company, MyMallBox, which I will link below. I will link my code below to get you $5 off your first order as well. And there is a video for you guys to watch to understand how I ship makeup from the US to myself in the UK at a more affordable and cheaper rate. Even if that company does ship internationally, it's still cheaper to use MyMallBox. Please watch the video. Now this is one I haven't shown you guys for a while. The thing is, I'm always showing like new products a lot of the time on my favorites, and that just means that you guys probably think she's always using new products. Well, no, that's not necessarily the case. It's just that something was like a favorite in January and I've used it in February, March, April, May, June. It's just become like a permanent favorite, you know. It's part of my kit, part of my stash that I use all the time, so it doesn't always get shown. And this is one of those things. This is the Marc Jacobs, what's it called, the Instamarc light filtering contour powder in the shade of Mirage filter. As you can see, it's very used. I bought this in September when I was in Rome. Do you guys remember when I went to Sephora out there? Came back with hardly anything because it was so disappointing in that Sephora. Not compared to Canada and America, which just have everything and anything. But I did buy this and I have been loving it ever since I got it, really. And it has nearly finished now. Obviously I bought it in September, and not to say that I use it every single day, because when you're a makeup addict you own so much stuff that you're always using different things. But for some strange reason I just happen to have been using this a lot more over the past month, so that's why I wanted to show it in my favorites. It is worth getting if you are interested in getting a contouring powder. You're willing to spend that little bit of extra money, and this is very cool toned as well. It's not a warm toned contour, and this is great for setting under the eyes, other high points of your face, so they work really nicely together. So now it's going to be Colourpop, which will be most of the video. Do you guys remember when I showed you some of the blush and highlighter duos that they released, and I showed this one, Double Play, from the Sand monochromatic collection? Well, this is a favourite, by the way. That. And then I mentioned that I had bought this, but I had stupidly not bought the eyeshadow palette. Love it. It's almost like I had to have it just to complete the collection, that the blusher and highlight just felt really lonely. So this one is called Heavy Hitter, and I've been loving this. Looks like this. I do honestly have to say that I find that Colourpop's powder eyeshadows are some of the best on the market. They're excellent. I love the variety. I love the consistency of them. They're so soft, easy to blend, pigmented. Love them. I love the way that they regularly release quads like this and other single eyeshadows, whether they do them limited edition or not. The I Love Sarah, I always say I Love Sarah, hi! It's just because that's how I read it. I know on Snapchat when I said that, people started laughing at me. They're like, why are you making that noise? I was like, because that's how it's like. It's got a H-I-I at the end of her name. She's a massive Instagrammer, massive YouTuber as well. And she's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And she's done her own collaboration with Colourpop, which I have already ordered. And it will hopefully be on my way to me soon. So if you guys want me to show you those products, let me know below. So very, very quickly, because I did show it in my last month's video. Oh, nearly dropped it. Nearly injured myself in the process. The pink collection and the nectar collection, the eyeshadow palettes, as well as the face duos of the blush and highlighters. So I'm going to just very, very, very quickly show you. Me away. This is from the nectar collection. This is the Knockout, which is the accompanying blush and highlighter. And this is Belle of the Ball eyeshadow palette. This is from the pink collection. And then this is Done Deal, which is the accompanying blush and highlighter. And exactly it's the same as I showed you guys last time. They released a bunch of very bright eyeshadows. I will link them all below. I've been loving all of these. And then I also got 3 of their Super Shock eyeshadows. Again, I showed this in last month's video, which is Hot Toddy, Tankini, and Kelp Me, which I still continue to use throughout the month. Let's move on to some foundations that I've got. Have you not noticed how long my hair has gotten? Like really long. There is a reason behind it. I have been doing something different. My hair and my nails are growing at twice the rate. I will do a video on it. Those of you on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat because you guys will already know how and why and what. For those of you who don't know and don't follow me on Snapchat, I'm actually running a half marathon in September. This fasting is not going to help because obviously I'm ruining my training in between. And I actually was going to start filming a vlog to show you guys my training, just in case you guys want to get healthy. It's not about losing weight, it's about being healthy. I've done it as a challenge to myself that I'm coming up to the age of 35. I want to push myself and make myself the fittest I've ever been. And to that end, I've been taking supplements, and these supplements are very highly recommended. They're very expensive too, but when I say they've made a difference, my hair is growing 2-3 times the rate it normally does, because I notice with my roots. But anyway, if you've got any questions, or if you definitely do want me to do a vlog, because obviously at the end of Ramadan I'm then going to have about 12 weeks before the marathon, follow me on Snapchat so you can keep up to date anyway. Let's get back to the makeup. So I've been loving 2 foundations recently, and this one is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible in the shade Caramel Beige. I picked this up when I was in Canada as well as America. You can't buy this shade in this country. And have I done a review on this? I can't remember. It's an excellent matte foundation, and I think I used it in my last video when I did my Ramadan long wearing makeup video. So I love this. And then also the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation in the shade Warm Beige. This again is gorgeous. It's not as matte as this one, but the wear time, the way it sits on the skin is lovely. I've been loving both of these. I also apologise if you can hear any noise from outside. For some reason, the kids down the street, it's raining outside, it's muggy, and it's thunder and lightning, and they're hanging out on the street. Why? Why? And you've got a home to go to. Why outside my house? Go outside your own house. And another foundation that I've been loving is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 7.0 and 6.0. I have to mix these together because 6.0 is too light and 7.0 is too dark. And my skin colour has started to already get darker now that summer is properly here in London, and it's really hot, and my skin is literally changing by the day. I'm getting darker and darker and darker as each day goes on, so I alternate how much I use with these. But because it's a full coverage foundation and quite mattifying, it helps keep the oil and shine at bay. Okay, now we're going to move on to some highlighters, which I know you guys will love. First one is the Aurora Glow Kit. I've done a review along with swatches, which I'll link below for you guys. For those of you that don't know what it looks like this. And this is the latest glow kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It hasn't received the same amount of hype, I've noticed, as the other ones. It may be because the shades are not necessarily the kind of shades everybody goes for. So it's kind of been like shoved to the side because their blushes came out, which I have ordered, by the way, and I will be doing a review on. I ordered 3 of them. But I've been loving using this mostly on my eyes and on my lips as well, but has been a favourite for the month of May. Now I've also got the Huda Beauty 3D highlighters in Pink Sands and Golden Sands. I have used these throughout the month on various different occasions, and I have to say I'm not sure if these will be my favourites for next month, but definitely they have been for May because I've been trying them out, getting used to them. I don't know, for some reason I don't tend to gravitate towards them as much as I do other highlighters. However, I have used them enough this month to justify saying that yeah, they are a favourite. So this one is the Golden Sands one, which I have done a review and swatches, which I will link below. And then you can also check that out with the Pink Sands one as well. These cost £40. They're available at Cult Beauty on in the UK. They're now available in Sephora as well as Huda Beauty's own website. So this one is Pink Sands, which is more geared towards fairer skin tones. And now, in all honesty, my favourite highlighter palette of this month has to be the Highlight Blossoms palette by Lime Crime. Oh my god, I love it. I will link my review along with swatches below for you guys. I've been loving this so much. Now this one apparently is geared more towards deeper skin tones, because their Highlight Opals one, which I also have, is apparently geared more towards fairer skin tones. Now because I'm a medium, I'm right in the middle, I can wear both. So that will be the same for you guys. If you're medium, you will be able to wear both. But this, I would have to say that probably out of the two, this is probably my favourite one. I don't know, it's not because the other one's bad. It's just that this one I just seem to use more. And the colours are stunning. It's very luminous. It's not glittery. Why are you outside my house screaming? Children. I don't like children, you know. Well, I probably like my own and like my friends, but other people's annoying children, I don't like them. Why are you shouting? As I was saying, I love this. I got mine from Love Makeup in the UK. I was right, there's like 6 young boys like the age of about 12 sitting on my wall outside my house having a laugh. And I'm not mean enough because they're not doing anything wrong. Well, you're sitting on my wall, but you're just making bare noise. So I've had to close my window and now I'm sweating. So luckily this video is nearly over and I can just turn all my lights off. But let's carry on with showing you the rest of the stuff that are my favourite. Last month I showed you the lip stain Strawberry Kisses, Strawberry Kissed by Sephora, and this one is number 41. I think it's Rosewood. I can't remember the name exactly because they don't write it on here, but oh my god, this is stunning. It's like the most beautiful, like plummy rose. It's gorgeous for everyday wear. Look at that, it's such a pretty colour. I highly, highly recommend this lipstick. The way that these wear as well, they're really comfortable, they're not heavy, they're not cakey, they're not drying. They're really nice and lightweight. I love the lip stains by Sephora. Jouer Cosmetics recently released a Skinny Dip collection to go alongside their Skinny Dip lip topper, which is their lip gloss. And one of the things that was part of the collection was this lip cream in rose gold, which is like a metallic pink, but it's got like gold reflex to it and I absolutely love it. Looks like this. The Skinny Dip highlighter, which is actually what I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful champagne gold sort of shade. And then also the Skinny Dip Ultra Foil Shimmer Shadows. Again, what I'm wearing on my lid right now. Looks like this. I'm wearing this silver shade on the end. They are all very, very thick and pigmented. As you can see, they're very intense in shimmer and very foiled. The only one that isn't so good is Bikini. But out of the 6 of them, that's just one that's bad. But the rest of them are absolutely excellent and I love it. Right, well, I think that's it for my May 2017 beauty favourites. I hope you guys are wonderful. I hope you guys are great. I hope that if you are fasting, Ramadan's going well for you guys. At the moment, as I'm filming this, it is day 3 and I haven't been to work yet because it's a bank holiday Monday. We'll wait and see tomorrow. It's normally when you've got a working day is when it starts to get really difficult. When you're at home, it's not so bad because you can be distracted by like hundreds of different things, or you can just go and have a nap if you get that bored. So yeah, so it's not so bad yet, but all this talking, dry mouth. I've got about 2 hours I can eat But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are wonderful and great, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.